The village of Kanyagera sat quietly between the green hills of East Africa, hidden beneath endless banana plantations and ancient trees older than memory itself. Every morning, the sound of roosters echoed through the valley, while smoke rose gently from small mud huts covered with dry grass roofs. To strangers, the village looked peaceful, but the people of Kanyagera carried a fear they never spoke about after sunset. Near the river stood a giant sacred tree. Its roots spread across the earth like giant snakes. Its branches blocked the sky even during daytime, and every rainy season, someone disappeared. The elders never explained everything to the children. They simply warned them, never walk near the sacred tree after sunset, never follow whispers in the forest, and never answer a voice that calls your name from the darkness. For many years, the children obeyed, except one. His name was Kato. Kato was 14 years old, thin from hunger, barefoot most days, with tired eyes that had already seen too much hardship for a child his age. He lived with his grandmother, Nalongo, in a small hut near the edge of the village. Life had not been kind to them. Some nights they slept without food. Other nights they survived only on boiled cassava and river water. But despite the suffering, Kato carried courage inside him. The kind of courage that often leads people toward danger without realizing it. One cold morning, dark clouds gathered above the hills, while strong winds bent the banana leaves. Kato carried his small woven basket and walked toward the river forest, searching for wild fruits. The rainy season had already begun, and the forest felt different. Too quiet, too still. Even the birds refused to sing. As Kato walked deeper into the forest, he noticed something strange on the muddy ground. Footprints. Large footprints. Far bigger than any human foot. Fresh. Heavy. As though something enormous had passed through moments earlier. Kato stopped walking. A cold fear moved slowly through his chest. The wind suddenly died. The trees stopped moving, and for a moment, the entire forest became silent. Then he heard it. A whisper, soft, distant, almost impossible to understand. But it was real. Kato slowly turned toward the sacred tree standing beyond the mist. Its giant branches twisted unnaturally against the gray sky. And behind the tree, something moved. At first, Kato thought it was another villager. But no human shape could move like that. The dark figure stretched unnaturally between the shadows. Tall, thin, almost floating above the ground. Two glowing white eyes stared directly at him without blinking. Kato's breathing became heavy. The woven basket slipped from his hands. And suddenly, the figure vanished. The forest became silent again. But Kato no longer felt alone. Fear exploded inside him. He grabbed his basket and ran. Branches slapped against his face as he rushed through the narrow forest paths. But then he heard it behind him. Footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Following him. Kato ran faster. His heartbeat pounded loudly inside his ears. But every time he looked behind him, Nothing was there. Still, the footsteps continued. Closer. 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 When Kato finally reached the edge of the village, something felt